Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, May 14th, and it's our first tech time at 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Looking forward to this change. I love having my meetings early in the morning and getting things done. How about you?
Yep.
Yes.
So, as I was saying that in the project broadcast group, I noticed that Meg was asking a question about connecting Canva to project broadcast. And I guess I don't understand what what a difference that will make. So maybe we could kind of start there, unless anybody has anything else they want to talk about.
No, I mean, I was just playing around in Canva, and when I went to download, was I trying to download or save to a folder or something? I was kind of looking at like the different options within Canva
Uh-huh.
because you can move things from Canva into different apps. And all of a sudden I saw the little icon for Project Broadcast, and I'm like, ooh, what is this? So because it was a video I was trying to do, it's not equipped to do videos, but
Okay.
it can do graphics. So if you wanted to create a graphic for, like, let's say some of your host coaching text messages, or, like your thank you graphic for your customer care, you can do that in Canva and then just send it right to Project Broadcast. And it comes over in the like new template section.
Okay, so I mean, so that's just the difference of just creating it in Canva and just copying it, or whatever. Okay.
Exactly. So it kind of cuts out the middleman of creating it, downloading it, and then uploading it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, did you notice that there is a Canva workshop coming up?
No.
There is on the 23rd. I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it. I did register for it. And I'll see if I can find that. So with that, there's, hey, Madeline, got a good morning.
Hey.
So what
Madeline,
else?
I'm loving all your graphics you're creating.
So it is, Karen texted me this morning. It's a Kristen Boss thing that Kim Green is running for her team. And it's a grow your business challenge. And it's been amazing. If I get no recruits from it, it's good for me personally. Just talking about the business. It's been really good.
We'll have to hear from Meg about, we'll have to hear from Kim about that. We'll have to ask her. But
I love it. She's just kind of put us in a group chat and sent us every morning the post or like what we should be talking about. And it's been really, really, really helpful and really good for us.
Another way of getting a tip
Wow.
every day, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And it's making you think about your why and what you've learned and everything. And just sharing those things instead of just, here's the kit, buy this. It's been really, really good. I like it a lot.
Well, I stole your, note to self, and it's a tip in May Tips. So everybody that's in May Tips will
love
get
it.
one of those.
I love it.
Well, good. What else has everyone got going on?
Did we talk already about cross post on Facebook groups? I'm feeling like we did. Did we? In Facebook, when you're going to do a post, you can hit, instead of schedule, there's schedule cross post. If you click on cross post, you can have that same post go in up to 3 different groups at once. And
Can you show us, Paula?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't heard about that.
You need to
You've got power. You've got power.
Okay, just a second, Months. Just a second.
So that'll be beneficial for the gateway parties. So that way you're not having,
kidding.
right.
Hang on. Okay, for that. Okay, for that. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'll get just set up here just a minute, and then I'll open it up. Just a second. All right, so let me go into one of the parties. Hang on quick. All right, now let me go back and find you and share screen. Okay. All right, share screen. Share. All right, so excuse me. When I'm let me see, just a second. I've got to get everything cleaned up here. All right, so when I'm in, it's like, what did we talk about? I better get notes out of there. So when we go in here, if I want to do, I'm going to do a new post, let's say, I'm going to throw this in here. Then, where is that now? Oh gosh, make a liar out of me. I'm doing it all the time. You know what I do?
Under schedule.
I'm doing it on my, nope, I guess not.
Okay.
I'm doing it on my phone. So, okay, can you guys grab your phone once? Grab your phone and go into a new post in a group though, or
Oh, you know what?
somewhere.
Hold on, I can share my phone, Paula.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's most, okay, let me unshare. Let me stop sharing then. Okay, yeah, go in there, do a new post. So you're gonna create a post now. Do you see it says private group? Well, mine says, it says cross post and schedule. You see that on top right here? You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever you put in here, click cross post, and it's gonna bring up all your groups, and you can put it in a number of groups at once. So you don't have to
Oh
go
my
into
God.
each group and do stuff.
And you can schedule it too. not
You know
post.
what? I've not done that. So Lynn, see
Yeah.
if that works. See it, I know I just do the cross post and put it in 3, but like, it's like, I don't know if schedule works with cross post.
Let's try it. Okay, so let me go to a group. Let me go to, all right, so share screen. All right, so here I can go in.
Yeah, click there.
Walk me through. Okay, I'm gonna post something. Let me just figure out something I can post.
No, I didn't see it on yours though. I didn't see it.
Okay.
See, private group, album and schedule. Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Okay.
You cannot do both.
What?
You cannot do both.
Do both
Okay.
what?
And the other thing is we're
can't.
slowly getting people into this, right? Is that right, Lynn? Did you know that or do you not? You maybe don't know that.
I didn't have a clue this existed till you just
Okay.
told me. But
Okay.
I'm just trying to, I did my cross post. I've got another group selected,
Okay.
but now the option to schedule has disappeared.
Okay. But this,
Dang.
yeah, that would be,
But I don't see either one of those on here, Lynn. So what did I?
no, I don't see that you have, go into another
you don't-
group.
I don't see it
Oh.
on mine either.
I'm trying to click it on mine. Okay.
Somebody said this is slowly being released by Facebook. Remember years ago, some people could get something and eventually it's rolled out to everybody. So just go into something there. Now go write something, click the write something right there.
I'm trying to, I'm clicking on, I'm using both.
Oh yeah, you don't have it yet.
Well, now, so Lynn, you saw it. Are you using Android or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Well, and I'm using an iPhone. So what is the difference?
Okay, do you have your iPhone up to date, Karen? Are you on the right?
I would think
the update-
so.
Let me, I don't
I don't
know.
have
So
it
if-
either, Karen, if it makes you feel better.
Well, I mean, why? You know, that's.
What about you, Michelle?
I don't have it either, and I'm on an iPhone.
So you can't use
I'm
it
I'm
for,
an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
I know, but is it updated?
it's probably not a phone thing. Maybe it's a Facebook thing and they're
Oh, yeah, you're
slowly
right,
rolling.
Lynn. Yeah, maybe.
So
But-
it won't work for scheduling, but it sure will be great for when we're setting up these gateway parties.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, let me,
so
let's
At least
see.
that's a little help.
Yeah, let
But if
me, I will Google it while you're chatting. I have to think, who's good at words? I'm always, I gotta get in, my screen is too big. I will,
Facebook cross post.
oh yeah, so let me Google unless somebody's quicker. No, it's Facebook, Facebook.
Cross post.
Yeah, groups. Let me see.
Well, I notice, and I noticed that when I want to schedule things on the computer, I can only go in 15-minute increments. But if I Facebook schedule on my phone, I can do it by the minute, like I was used to doing through SendShare. Anyone have any input on that?
What was that, Karen?
So when I go into schedule, because I was doing my Sunday night classes, and I schedule a post every 3 minutes. Well, I couldn't. I could only do it every 15 minutes through Facebook posting. But I've noticed that on my phone that I could post by the minute like I used to with SendShare. And but the thing is, everything I've done, of course, is on the computer. Now I have to, if I'm going to do that, I've got to switch over to using my phone all the time, which, and I was going to talk to Lynn about, well, if I put each class into a different board, then I could, schedule it. But man, I tell you, I sure miss my SendShare. That's all I have to say. And quite frankly, I think a lot of people are missing SendShare and Post My Party because sales have been horrible.
Well, my friends from the Mickey Mouse team, they are seeing an increase in sales and an increase in people viewing their post since they're using Facebook Scheduler and not Post My Party.
Really? Okay.
That's
Mhm.
interesting.
So
Yeah,
I have
they're
a question,
killing it right
Lynn.
now.
We did a training on boards last night, and whoever did the training had all of their text and their pictures on a separate one. When you showed it, you have yours all on the same board, right?
Let me share it. I can show you.
Or is your stuff all separate?
I put them together. Because I don't want to go back and forth from board to board. I bet maybe,
That's what I was thinking, and I was like, why is it like that?
you might want to ask that person.
I did, and they said that's the way Kristen Bailey said it had to be.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm pretty sure Lynn had it together though.
Yeah, they're together.
And then it like automatically, I remember you showing it and me being like, I'm not gonna do that. And I kind of ignored it and put it off. And now I'm like, maybe I do want to do it.
This is a board you shared, didn't you? Lynn?
I shared a oh my gosh, interactive post one.
Oh, okay.
This is my party
Okay.
that Meg and I put together. So I've got it separated by pre-party, the new member welcome, and then for each day I have, like, this is my Wednesday 9 a.m. text. This is my Wednesday 9 a.m. picture. So text and pictures are
Okay.
all
Yeah.
in together.
So my question is, all right, well, if you go back, this is all on the same board, right?
Yep, this is all my spring
Gotcha, okay.
2024 gateway outline.
All right.
But yeah, I have the text and the graphics all together, Madeline.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Well, and it's Lucy, stop that.
Everybody can do it differently.
Well, and that's it.
But
everybody does do things differently.
I think it's easier having them together because they're right there. You just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, but it would be going back and forth if you didn't have them
between two
together.
separate boards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the solution if you want to jump back over to the Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
It says, go to your profile in Facebook, go to your profile and tap in the upper right-hand corner. You have to tap cross posting. For some accounts, you'll need to tap cross post to Facebook page. Well, I don't know. I'm not on pages, so groups. So it's got to do in one of your settings that you have to allow it. And I think I remember that I had to do that too. So go to
I didn't, mine just showed up.
Yeah, mine shows up all the time too.
Well, you know what? One of the other posts says you've got to be the admin of the group, of the page. You gotta, must be a page admin. Well, I'm talking,
Well,
I'm doing it in groups,
Okay,
so.
so let me share this. And so I'm in Karen's Crazy Kitchen. I'm the admin here. So if I go to post, okay, I don't have that. So now what do? I go,
Just a minute, I've got, the screen is too big, I can't see my notes.
I wonder if you need to go into settings, Karen.
settings on my phone or settings in Facebook?
Settings in
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay, where is settings in my Facebook? Upper right?
So go, um, ooh, would it be under her profile, not the group?
It just says how to enable cross-posting on Facebook. To enable automatic cross-posting to a Facebook page. Maybe I should Google Facebook group. Let me see if it says. How can
Karen, go to that little shield that's up right there at the top. Right, yeah.
Then it says how to,
Um,
does anybody have an Android? Because that's addressed on here. How to
I
cross,
have an Android.
okay, how to cross-post on Facebook groups on an
Let's do one at
Android.
a time.
Well, I'm just looking to see
Yeah.
if I can send you the link or something.
So that's not settings.
Go to the little picture menu at the bottom right corner with your face in it. Click on that. Bottom right.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see settings and privacy.
Okay.
Good job, Lynn. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, there we go. Settings.
Settings and privacy. There you go.
Okay. Should I go to
And then
settings?
from there, I don't know what to do.
Go into settings. Yeah.
Supervision. We're unsupervised.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Profile details.
there's a lot of stuff here.
How about device permissions?
I'm
I've
not
been
allowed-
trying to type it in the search bar up on the top and it's not coming up.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I Googled. I just Googled Facebook cross post groups. I said, do Facebook cross post groups work on all phones? That's what I put. And then it talks about how to enable. Why can't I cross post on Facebook groups? Let me see what that says. Okay, here. Why is Facebook not allowing me to post in groups? Maybe I have an answer for you girls. If you do
Post?
not see the option available in the group, it is because the group admin didn't allow this kind of post in the group. So maybe, I don't know too much about all the admin settings for Facebook, but maybe you've got to make sure, if you're an admin, learn how to manage this feature in your group. In public groups, admin might require approval for you to, before you post. So it's got to do with being an admin in your Facebook. I don't know.
Does that have to be a
if you
public group
create-
maybe?
I'm sorry, Madeline.
Does it have to be a public group? We all make our
No.
parties private, right?
No, because my
No.
groups are private and I
Mine are
have the
private.
option to cross post.
Yeah. Well, it'll
I
be
think
something
maybe
to
it
look
just
up.
hasn't rolled out to her yet.
That's
That's
what
what I'm
I'm
thinking too.
wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I thought I had to go and make sure I did something. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because I didn't know if anyone uses that if that would help anybody in
Well, I think
here.
it'd be a big help. I
Yeah.
think because you could post to more than one. Now,
Yeah.
Paula, when you do that, how many groups can you post to?
3. So, but I mean, if you have 6 parties, you're only doing it twice versus 6 times. And like
Correct.
Lynn
That's-
said, if you don't see that you can schedule it yet, that would be nice because it's gonna have to be like right now, I want it to go out. So,
Right.
you'd have to set a timer to post in the 3 groups at once because you can't schedule it, it looks like.
I'll just use it to set up my gateway, the pre-party post. And then I'll still have to manually schedule the daily ones. Unless they change how that works, which would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
Is anyone using the extensions through Post My Party or SendShare? You are, Paula?
working slick.
Really?
I traveled over the weekend, so I went and got the scheduler ready for Post My Party into my Facebook parties, got it all set in schedule. So if you put it in scheduler, crap, I gotta mute you a second. But I'll be right back. Oh, I don't even know how to do that. Oh, never. Talk to me.
You know how to mute. Okay, so Madeline, are you the only one of us right now that use the Android? Is everybody else on iPhone?
Meg uses an Android. I
yeah,
have an
I'm
iPhone.
Android.
You're Android, okay.
Meg makes the group text green.
Is
Yeah.
that what it does?
Yeah.
Oh, so,
It's blue if it's all iPhones.
oh, that's
how
good to
funny.
know, okay. I always wondered that.
We have 2 Androids in our family chat and we get mad at them every time we send a text with a video because
Yeah.
the videos don't go through well.
Yeah.
From Android, they don't go through well?
Mm-mm.
We
That's
have
the
one of 15 people. One has
Yeah,
an
we have
Android.
2 of 8.
Yeah.
What's the matter with them? Only kidding.
Hey,
No.
hey,
Where do I start?
hey.
You guys have me convinced that I want to get a Mac next time because
my
the
God.
way you
absolutely.
can go from your iPhone to your computer
Oh my God.
sounds awesome.
I'll never go back to a PC, and I can honestly say that it would have to be something extremely drastic with Apple if I were to switch back to a PC.
Yeah. Am I an Apple fan? In one way, no, but in another way, yes. But
Are any of you using, I'm looking at my notes, what I'm gonna talk to my directors about, so I'll share. So
Okay.
the cross post was one. The other one, have you seen Cami Cruz? Her training, it's only 15-20 minute training on mega parties, how she's been doing them forever. She
oh
puts
no.
she puts 4 or 5 parties in
Host-
one.
Mhm.
And she just runs them. I don't know if it's Monday through Friday, what the deal is, but she's, works like clockwork and she has amazing parties.
Can you share that training in Joe
Yeah,
Pack?
you know what? Yeah, it's in my, you know what, Karen, it's in, look in Brockner.org. You're in there,
I will,
aren't you?
yeah,
Karen?
uh-huh.
And I think last, one of the days, I'll look otherwise, but otherwise, where do you want me to put it?
Joe Pack. I mean, if it's there, I can copy it and put it in, Paula.
Yeah, I think it went to there unless I just put it on my director group, but I'll see if I can.
Well, you should add me to your director group. It's what you should do.
No, I don't have any, but I used to have other directors in there. I can't, I don't do that anymore. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna write that Cami. I'm gonna give you girls all that.
Payback.
Jackie wants to do those block parties. Does she know about the time change for tech time? I wonder.
I
Oh,
don't think
she
so,
may
and I
not.
didn't send her a note.
It might be
today.
hard for her because it's not at lunchtime.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not in Joe Pack, so
You'll
she's
have
on
to
the
put it
list.
in a streamline.
You put it in the streamline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In spaces in Project Broadcast.
Okay. Again, when she's working, I think noon was, or the other time was good for her lunchtime, but hopefully she can join us. But yeah, I know that she's done block parties all this time, and that's one reason I started to use Linktree.
Oh, that's what she does. She has the 4 or 5 parties going. And then the one link goes to Linktree. And all the hostesses know in her coaching that the link you use will take you to a space where you will see the hostess's name. Why people don't have a problem with that is she says she's been doing these block parties for so long, she doesn't have to explain to people. But when we are going from doing this to just doing table, we have to get everybody going that way. Once you're all in it, then there's not a problem because they book it because they know that's how it's going to go. They
Right,
know that,
right.
but It's just them, it's new, it's new for them, so, but that's right, she uses Linktree.
And you use Linktree too. Do you still use the paid version, Paula?
Actually, I have it on my calendar today to cancel the paid version by Thursday, because I've been doing the paid, I don't think you have to have the paid version to do that.
Okay.
I
No,
don't know
you
why
don't.
I did the paid version. I think because I had mine a little more fancy. I don't know why I had the paid version, but I just know my year is coming up for paying it. And I thought I haven't used it for months.
Right.
So
Right. Because you can always create it. You can always, if you need another link tree, just use it, create another one through another email address.
Yeah,
And then you
I
can
have
link
a
those
couple.
two. Yeah.
I had a couple.
Yeah. Great.
Did you girls see the post? I have this in my note. I don't know what the photo was. Did you hear the ditch it, gift it, or keep it? Did you see that post? I'll share that with you when I figure out where I put that. The concept is, I said, post coffee maker, ask who wants to be, oh no, that was something different. My squirrel mind is now going to tell you something else. Did you girls post a picture of the coffee maker and ask who wants to know when that comes in our line, that you're making a list so that they're the first ones to be notified?
Not
You
specifically.
wanted, you may, well, that's kind of a nice post to
Yeah.
do. You want to be notified when this comes in the line soon? For either purchasing or hosting. I don't know. Maybe Pampered Chef's going to kick it out to only hostesses for a while to see how it goes. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't hear anything anymore. But anyway, that is a post that might, you can start making a list. I have a list. I have one person on.
Yeah, I posted the wow, the wow video, and
Yeah.
I mean it's very cute, but that's a great tweak. I mean, that's a great tweak,
Hmm.
do one of each, every couple days kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I think
I
that
saw
sometimes,
Claude-
go ahead, Lynn.
Oh, sorry. I saw Claudia Bazar post that, and I wondered if she knew what the date was, but maybe she doesn't either.
I don't think so. Where did you see her post it? On Facebook or in her YouTube or?
Facebook.
So you're friends with her on Facebook?
Yeah.
I think I am too. I just don't pay attention. What else are we using Project Broadcast for? Meg, were you going to say something?
No,
I thought
sorry.
you clicked up. Okay.
I had to step away for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, Meg and I started something new in our host coaching because of that Canva thing. She was trying to find a way to put a video, link her video in Canva right to Project Broadcast, which started my mind rolling. And we came up with the idea of doing a landing page for the first day of host coaching that has a video that we each created for our own, explaining how the gateway works between Facebook and Table. So that the first day of host coaching is a landing page with the video and the guest specials, and I think
How the host dashboard works.
Yep, the dashboard video. Yep.
I'd love to see that. I'm really deepening my affection for landing pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that, again, probably the people who are really great with Project Broadcast and landing pages, there's a few of us. I think it's Kim Green, me, Dawn, Lori, and I forget who else, but we are sharing every month, taking Christina's and stripping all the stuff out of it so that our teams can use so they don't have to spend the time going in and learning Project Broadcasting, being able to use that. And I think that is, again, often I look at, it's not like and I'm going to use this word controlling. I don't mean to be, it's not like I want to be controlling. I want to be helpful. If I can help save somebody time, I mean, to me, that is part of a service I can provide, because a lot of times I look at my team as my customers. What can I do better for you? How can I serve you? And so if I can do that for them, so that especially people that work full time don't have to spend the time doing it, it's better than them not having anything. If that makes sense. But that brings me to the thought that now Christina is starting to use that space 20 for the name of the consultant, so that you don't have to go in and edit that every time. Except I will say, and I don't know if this is intentional or not, but sometimes things are so embedded that it ends up going back to Christina. And you don't realize it sometimes until you get right into it. And all of a sudden you might be passing on Christina's link. So it's like, I'm so thankful for what she does and what she shares, but at the same token, I get a little nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
When
you have to be
Leslie
cautious.
was, sorry, Meg, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
When Leslie was looking at hers the other day, because she used it, she found some links that were taking people to Christina.
Yeah. Well, and that's because what happened was, it was a part I didn't know was there. So I didn't complete going down and changing all that. And it doesn't take that long to do it when you know what you're doing. And the thing, and like I told her too, I said, that's where you need to let me know, because you're not the only person using it. Other people are, so, I know that Leslie, said, well, Lynn would change it. I'm like, well, that's great. That's great for what you're using. But again, if we've got 500 people using it, we want them not sending them to another consultant's link.
Yeah, Christina goes off in so many different tangents. It's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
keep track.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this, that 2 weeks ago, that they created a new landing page now, training, where it's like, okay, let me just think. It's like Connection Point or or Post My Party, where you go in and you put your fields in this one certain spot. Lynn, do you know what I'm talking about? There's
Yeah,
a new landing page like that, so you don't have to take Christina's and take her stuff out and take her stuff out and find her stuff that's buried deep. It's a generic one that
Who did it? Who were you talking about did that, Paula?
Those girls didn't.
Yeah, they did. So that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That they're creating that now, where you have to have in your, I think it's field 20, where you put in your information.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
it grabs it from there instead of you having
Yeah.
to go into it and change all of them. So it's
Yeah,
like it's a mail merge, basically, is what it is.
Yeah. So, but you were just saying you're trying to fix it for your whole group, where they could go in.
Because
They
if
don't
I
have to
have a
do-
new consultant, they're not going to be using Project Broadcast. They're not going to have a field 20.
Yeah.
So, but if I at least are
Yeah.
giving them the information where they can share the newsletter with their link,
Okay, but I want to just say, Karen, a brand new consultant probably only has 10 people, unless she's sharing it somewhere. So for them to be spending so much time worrying about sending out a newsletter, if they're just starting, they don't have anybody
they're
they're
just sending the
sharing
link.
it
They're
with.
just saying, here's a main newsletter. Here's my link. Go
Oh, They
shopping.
could put it in,
Right.
just in.
It's
in
not taking them
Facebook.
any time. It's not taking them any. That's my whole point.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Good.
my whole point. If I can provide that, or,
Good.
you've got the 80-20 rule. You got 20% of your team that are going to go in and learn, like Lynn, and go in and do all this stuff. And I got the other 80% that aren't,
Yeah.
and I'd like to see them do.
Well, I have 199. 99% don't do anything and 1%. So you got a better ratio than me. If you
Well-
got 80-20, oh my God.
That's the rule of life, 80-20, the Pareto principle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. So,
You know, what I just thought of with doing the landing page, then you can see which hosts are actually looking at it and actually listening to your host coaching.
hey, you know what? Would somebody go and show us where you go to look? And I know you've probably done this before, but sometimes I need to see something 6 or 8 times. Would you show me where you go to see who looked at your landing page?
I will, because I want to see if my hosts looked at it.
Okay.
Because I've got my first host using it, and I'm curious if she looked at it.
Because we can't see if they actually see our text messages. Sometimes they just don't respond. Even if you tell them, hey, just send me a thumbs up when you get a chance to see this.
Monday, May. Okay. So she did.
Oh, okay.
She looked at it Monday.
Okay, where did you click to get there?
Well, shouldn't
Right
she
here,
show up
views.
not as a guest?
You shouldn't show up as a guest though, Lynn.
If
she's in
she
Project
looked at it,
Broadcast,
Views.
if she's in Project
she looked at
Broadcast
it
as a
on
contact,
her-
then she should show up as her name.
if she looked at it on her computer, I think she'll show up as a guest.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, but you're sending it as a text, so how would she be able to look at it on her computer?
I can.
I say if it's
Well-
Apple, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, because she copies and pastes it. But doesn't it come through as a text? Oh, I guess if you have your text to come up on your computer, yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't have been anybody else looking at it because I didn't look at it yesterday. And she's the only one I sent it to. So it was
Okay.
her.
Okay, Monday, yeah, tells you the date.
I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that, they would show up as a guest that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to understand. So since she is in Project Broadcast because you've sent it to her, you've defined her, but
Mhm.
she looked at it, but she didn't show up, but you can't tell that it's her.
Hey, Meg, it just says it's an empty bundle. Did I type it in wrong?
Uh-oh, did I forget something?
Let me look at a different landing page. So, look at last week's recipe club. Yeah, and all these people show up.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I don't know why she showed up as guest. I don't have an answer, but I know that it was her.
Mhm. Very good.
That's a really nice advantage that I didn't even think about. You can see,
Yeah, it is. It is.
are you actually paying attention to what I'm
Well,
sending you?
Because I have my host coaching, I use Pamper Chef's digital host coaching packet or host packet, and I download that into a landing page. So I can see who has checked that out too. I can see which of my hosts are going there.
When you say downloaded it, did you just download it or did you have to retype it and redo it?
Well, I redid it, but so each time I only have to update the host special and the guest special.
Okay.
And the shopping link for the sales are always the same. It goes to your, on your website, for the offers. So I don't have to update that other than the picture.
So is that the extent of your host coaching pretty much?
No, I call them.
Okay.
I call them before, like so my party start on Tuesday, like Miriam does, and then I start my host coaching text the Tuesday before. So between Sunday and Monday before that, I schedule a phone call with them, and it's usually like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And I just explain how it's going to work. They're going to get text, copy and paste. I seem to get a lot of, no offense, older people that don't know how to copy and paste.
Mhm.
So I always make sure they know how to do that. And if they don't, then I have some videos I've saved on YouTube that are easy, lay it out easy. And then, yeah, that's it for my personalized host coaching is just, and then everything else is through texting.
Okay.
And I really simplified my messages, found that people weren't really reading them. So I really, and in my guest coaching too, I really simplified it, made them a lot shorter. I used the Ava in Project Broadcast to shorten and make it friendly.
That was my next
It's
question.
fun.
Yeah,
I
I do
love
that
it.
in everything because I'm direct and I don't think of funny. I think or friendly. I'm thinking, what do I have to say? And then I use that to make it friendly. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
I love it.
Yeah, I do use that a lot. But you do have to be kind of careful to make sure she's still getting the same message across because sometimes it changes it to be to not be exactly what I was trying to say.
Mhm. Excellent, excellent.
Madeline, did you get that bundle to work?
It's still coming up as an empty bundle.
Did
It
you
is?
did you share a
Type it
bundle that I
in.
missed, Meg?
I
She
shared
just
it in
shared
the
it.
streamline.
She just shared it.
Okay.
It
So
just
that way
says
you
it.
have access to the host coaching and our landing page that we created.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I don't know why it's not working because I have it.
So
I have
I have
everything
another
in there.
question. Canva question, Lynn. How did, when you were showing us your boards, you have this cute little Bitmoji person. How did you get that in Canva?
Do you have Bitmoji app on your phone?
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Just tap on the one you want to use, and I text it to myself because I have an Apple and a Mac, an iPhone and a Mac.
Works. Okay.
And then from the text, I just export it as a JPEG to my downloads.
You can also just save it as a photo.
Or you can actually just go into your uploads in Canva, hit the upload button, and it will give
Mhm.
you an option for gallery or Bitmoji, and hit Bitmoji, and then it'll pull them all up for you.
Ooh.
Would you want to
What?
show us that? Meg, show us that.
Megatron, you have been withholding information from me.
You know, you guys, it's amazing. These are the types of tips that can really change your day, you know?
Well,
You
because
can't share your screen, can you, Meg?
You should be
I
able to. Oh,
I can't. How do I do that on my phone? Can I do that on my phone?
if you plug in your phone on your computer, and then when you go to share, it'll show your phone, and you select that.
Android here.
Oh,
upload
oh,
photos.
oh,
Do you want me to
it's
get
not
on my
showing up?
Canva?
Yeah,
Do you want me
get
to
on
get
your
on my?
Canva.
All
Yeah.
right.
Lynn,
Is-
I thought you
I
knew
don't always
this.
want to put a picture of me, but if it's a cartoon of me, that would be cute to
I
personalize
know.
stuff.
Isn't that so cute? Because then it adds like
It's-
something fun to your graphics, you know?
Yes.
Yes, it personalizes it without being like a selfie of me all over
Right.
the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't want to
noticed
stare at
that.
me.
I noticed that Kim Green is doing not Kim Green, Kim Hill is doing a mystery host, and she has a Bitmoji of herself on there. I'm like, wonder how she does that. So I'm so glad we're covering it today.
Yeah. I mean, I always just save them as a file, but
Well,
I think
Meg and I are changing our cover photos every day in our gateway parties, and we've got Bitmojis on all of them.
All of them. Yeah.
that's so cute.
Okay, so Lynn, go over to the little upload button, the left-hand column.
Left-hand column.
Left-hand column. Yep. You see the little upload? Yep, right there.
Yep. Okay.
Now hit upload file.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yours is so different. Because it's Apple. There's not a Bitmoji. Shoot, you might not be able to then.
so now do you have the Bitmoji extension, Lynn?
No.
Okay, I can show you guys that. I don't know if this will help you or not.
Maybe that's why.
Okay, let me go. Let me have to think for a second. Okay, here we go. Facebook. Okay, let me share my screen. I'll dig around with you guys. All right, so let me move some things around here. Shoot. All right, so, oh crappy. Okay. So if I come here, I'm sorry. I'm trying to move this over. So here's my Bitmoji icon here. It's an extension. And so now I can just go and I can grab one and copy image or save image. And then I can go to Canva.
I was gonna say, actually, Karen, can I just see if it, because you have that extension, if it will pull up differently for you than what it was doing for Lynn?
Oh, sure, sure. Let me,
So go like you're creating a graphic.
I'm getting these pop-ups all the time. Anybody else?
No.
Oh,
No.
I gotta do something about that. Every time I select something, I get crazy. All right.
You need to do a pop-up blocker.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right.
Or
So
quit watching porn on your computer.
what? What'd she say?
Meg.
I missed it.
Or quit watching porn on your computer.
Sometimes I'm afraid what's gonna come up. Not that I'm watching porn, but anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go to uploads.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Yeah, I got myself a little boyfriend here. I don't know what's gonna come up. No. All right.
Right?
All
So
right.
go to upload files, that purple bar.
Okay.
Yep.
No.
While we're waiting for this, could somebody look, I'm not able to get Project Broadcast to open on my
I
computer
can't.
or
I
my
just tried to, and I couldn't.
phone.
Oh,
They
I
must-
couldn't either. Thought it was me.
Okay, okay.
Must be
I
able
want
to-
to post a bunch of things in, I'm getting a bunch of things ready to post in the Streamline while we're waiting for Karen.
Okay.
I'm gonna do, there was a wedding registry training that Michael Reeves did yesterday, but it's on the Monday morning chat that Nancy Jo and I started when COVID started. It's twice a month. So Michael Reeves was the guest speaker in there. So they talked about bridal registries. So very good information. So I'm going to post that for you guys too.
Where
Thank you.
where does that happen, Paula? What group?
It's called Monday Morning Director Chat. It's twice a month.
Okay, but that's
It's led by
Nancy Jo's-
Patty or Marie or
Oh yeah. Okay.
Car or some of those.
Okay.
They have different speakers training on different subjects,
Okay, good.
but it's always recorded, so I don't mind sharing with you guys.
Okay.
Thank you. I've got a registry going. I would love some tips.
Oh my God, between Michael Reeves and Sherry Carr started it and then gave her advice, and then Michael goes on about how he does stuff and how, remember, did any of you been in long enough where we used to do great big wedding registry boards and take them to the party and cut out pictures of the products? He's got a real slick way he does it now, and which you don't have to take and make boards and do all that. So, okay. Sorry, Karen.
All right. So Meg, you're not seeing what you think you need to see, right?
I'm not seeing anything other
Okay,
than a
all
gray
right, all right.
screen.
So again, so this is all you have to do. I mean that
Yeah.
and I mean that's what I even that my only thing and that I get frustrated. There's two things I get frustrated about with Canva, and I love I would spend all my time in Canva if I could. Is if I'm going to look for a design, like if I go to home, I know this is easier if I just do it this way. If I go home and I'm looking, like today, I was looking for tech time. So I want to, type in tech time, because that's what I've named it. It doesn't bring it up.
You need to search
you're under
projects,
tech-
not
Yeah.
template.
Oh, okay, so where do I go? Where do I go?
Go
Go
back
back
to where you
home.
were.
Go back,
Back to home.
Hit your there. Oh, there's a little arrow. Go down a little bit. There's a little arrow that says
Oh,
back to home. Yep, right there.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
So type in that search bar again.
There it is.
okay,
Okay,
well,
hit projects.
it actually just happens to be, I just did it. So let me look for something, $200. Okay, let me see if it takes me to $200. I have to type first. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there it is. All right. Thank you. All right. So that's a big thing. And now, what was the other one? The other one.
You have the paid version of Canva, Karen?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't. I forget. Maybe I'll save the other thing for next week. But
How did you get the Bitmoji extension? How did you download that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let's just try going to bitmoji.com.
And this is how Karen gets in trouble on her computer.
There we go. Go to my account.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Because now I'm like, I need to do this. I need to have my Bitmoji on things.
Connected app.
It's so
Yeah, I've
cute,
always
isn't
just
it?
done it on my phone.
So cute. I mean, I have one for like Snapchat. It's like the same thing.
You know, you guys, it was so, I mean, I've never not known it. So, I mean, oh, Bitmoji Chrome extension. And then just that. And then it will come up and it will be that little icon there at the top.
And what does that extension do for you?
So whenever I'm in, okay, let me go back here. Whenever I'm looking for a Bitmoji, I just go right here and I search blah, blah, blah. You know, wish you were here. It'll you just right click it and it becomes a crappy. I didn't right click. Good morning. Copy or save. For a while I was saving them because I had some of my favorite cartoons. And then I would, let me come up here. There it is.
Yep, I'm gonna have to get that.
And when you add it to a Canva image, does it have like the background on it?
But you
Yeah,
can remove the background
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Canva.
That's right. Okay.
yeah. And does everyone know
just-
does everyone know how to do that?
Mhm.
Who's gonna waste some time on Canva today?
It's not wasting if you're creating graphics for your parties.
That's right. All
I
right,
could spend
so
hours there.
like
I could too.
well, I'm the same way. I mean, I really do have to limit myself. So
Just so fun.
all right, and I know I've done this, but I have to figure out. So how do I,
Edit photo,
I'm sorry,
edit photo,
where's,
top,
edit
right
photo.
there. And then background remover.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Does it get any easier than that?
It's
you
so
guys?
cute.
Oh, but
Right?
it didn't remove the graphics though. It just removed the blue.
Just
Which is
remove the
perfect because
background.
then if
Yeah.
you made your background a color, it's not going to be like a white box around it.
And you could,
Right,
like,
right.
let's say you wanted to get rid of morning. You can go back into edit photo. And that magic eraser. Right next to background mover. And then just, yeah.
You can make your circle bigger too if you wanted your brush size on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I used when I made my little graphic with all of your guys' sweet comments on it.
Oh, okay.
Was the
And
little
if you go
blur
back,
tool.
do the back arrow and then you'll see what it really looks like.
Like hell, but that's I get the point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. See? Oh my gosh. One idea can change your whole life right there.
Hmm.
So, all right. Well, you guys. Love it. Anything else? Okay, so I have a challenge for you. What I would like you to do is each of you, I would like you to come up with something. You know, we go through our day and we think that what we do, you know, we're learning things really all the time. You know, it's like things like this. I'd like you to think about what you do to make your life easier using any tech tool and bring it next week. How does that sound? We each have a
Sounds good.
responsibility to make this workshop valuable, okay? I want to see all the shaking. I want to see all the shaking heads. So, but yeah, I've learned a lot today. I hope you have too.
Karen, because I can't get on Project Broadcast, I'm Facebook messaging you
Okay.
the wedding registry training, Cami Cruz's training. So I'm taking care of next week, this week. And
If you shared more than one thing, it counts for
I'm
next week.
sharing 4 things this week. So I'm
All
kind of I'm kind of getting a few things out of the way. I'll be in Florida. I don't know if I'll be on, but I should
I'm in
be.
Florida. I'm on. What the hell?
Internet still works in
It
Florida.
doesn't stop because you're in Florida. I'm only
It,
kidding.
it might not work, but
Are you
anyway.
going to Norris? Are you going to Norris?
Yeah, dog and cat sit again. Dog sit.
Okay.
So I sent you 2 things so far. I'll send you
I'm
the
getting them.
rest.
I'm getting them. All right. You guys
Paula,
say
Same
are you
project?
for hire?
What?
Are you for hire?
Well, it depends on the weather where I have to go, because I'm fussy. I just was in Pennsylvania last week for the week. I just got home. So that was fun. The 1-year-old corgi, little dog.
Aw.
There's
It's
always
beautiful here in
stipulations.
was she as
Michigan
good as my dog?
Always stipulations.
Can you
So-
believe? Can you believe it? She's actually laying down.
Yeah. Let me
Aw.
quickly share. When
Oh,
I
no,
when I
that's for
share-
week 3. Is that for week 3?
This is when I share the ditch it, the one that I mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Ditch it, keep it. What that's about is, I think there's a bunch of photos. And you say, what would you do? Because we want interaction. Do you want to, which one would you ditch? Which one would you keep? Which one would you get? I don't know what the deal was. I can't remember now.
Mary-
It's-
Miriam shared that back when the appliances were 60% off.
Okay, well, I think there's a new picture of it now.
another one?
I think Madeline, but anyway, the idea is when they say they
like
would get
TV.
it, that's when you private message them, telling them what the dollar amount would be if they host it. So, to know what to do with that photo, we don't just care what they say, but the idea is figuring out what the 60% off is and what they would get it for.
I think that's key. I think that's key.
So-
They don't know what 60% off is.
So yeah, you could, that would be $349. You could get it with 60% off, in June or whatever the deal is. But anyway, so that's the idea. So you know what to do with it when I ever find it here in this massive confusion. I don't know what the coffee maker, I can't remember what that was about either. I better figure this out before my call tomorrow. I got all these great notes and then I forget where I put the picture that's supposed to go with the notes. Like,
Oh, I thought that always happened.
Keep it together in boards, Paula.
oh no, I did boards when they started. I can't start one more thing. I'm working on Project Broadcast,
Yeah.
getting that to run, and that's running really smooth with Facebook. And the scheduler worked perfect when I traveled, so
So when are you leaving for Florida?
Monday, next
Okay,
week, Monday.
I'm gonna probably call you Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, you want to come down a day or so before
I might.
Memorial Day?
I might.
Okay.
Well, I've got my dogs, so I can't.
I know I can't have dogs around Teddy.
I got you. All right, you guys.
Thank you
for
guys.
that
Thanks for
workshop.
sharing, everyone. Nice
Okay.
seeing you all.
All right,
Have a good
bye-bye.
day.